pik na tagpo, handang-handa lahat sa paglalaro. Ilabas ang tinatagong talento, maharlika. Walang imposible, aabante hanggang sa makamit ang tagumpay. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Isa lamang ang layunin, basketballista ang Pilipinas, sama-sama. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Oras na para maipakita ang mga nakatago na talento ng Pinay. Sa tagisan at pagalingan, handang ipamalas anong kayang ibigay. Kaya-kaya talaga na maipagsabayan. Kabibiliban sa kada laban ng galawan. Sa ganito larangan, masasaksihan na ang kakayanan ng ating kababaihan.
Dugo at pawis na ang puhunan, bawat ensayo ay tututukan. Hanggat may oras, hindi susuko, maglalaro to ng buong puso. Kaharlika, Pilipinas, handa nang magpakitang gilas. Ito ang liga ng Pilipina, takas bandera, walang
Ito
mahina.
ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Kapanapanabik na tagpo, handang-handa lahat sa paglalaro. Ilabas ang tinatagong talento, maharlika. Walang imposible, aabante hanggang sa makamit ang tagumpay. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Isa lamang ang layunin, basketballista ang Pilipinas, sama-sama. Ito ang liga ng bawat Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Kapanapanabik na tagpo, handang-handa lahat sa paglalaro. Ilabas ang tinatagong talento, maharlika. Walang imposible, aabante hanggang sa makamit ang tagumpay. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Isa lamang ang layunin. Oh, 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 oh. Basketballista ang Pilipina, sama-sama. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Oras na para maipakita ang mga nakatago na talento ng Pinay. Sa tagisan at pagalingan, handang ipamalas. Anong kayang ibigay? Kaya-kaya talaga na maipagsabayan. Kabibiliban sa kada laban ng galawan. Sa ganito larangan, masasaksihan na ang kakayanan ng ating kababaihan.
Dugo at pawis na ang puhunan, bawat ensayo ay tututukan. Hanggat may oras, hindi susuko, maglalaro to ng buong puso. Kaharlika, Pilipinas, handa nang magpakitang gilas. Ito ang liga ng Pilipina, takas bandera.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Ito ang
A happy Sunday as we welcome everyone back to the Wmpbl, ang liga ng bawat Pilipina as the second round continues. And for the first time ever, we're setting up shop right here in the Eurotex Gymnasium in Muntinlupa City. As the second round continues, let's take a look at our games today. Dalawa nga po ang laban natin. The first one, it's Caloocan Lady Kankaloo going up against the Binyan Tatakgel Angel Ceylon Tire. And our second game, the main event of the night, it's the Akari Sparks Rizal who are on a 5-game winning streak. Kontra naman dito sa Batangas, New Zealand Blue Fire. And a good afternoon to all of our basketball fans watching out there. My name is Aaron D, ready to guide you through today's action. And right now, I'm joined by our analyst coach, Anton de los Reyes. Coach, it's great to be back with you today. Kamusta naman yung biyahe mo all the way dito sa Muntinlupa?
Not a problem. It is a Sunday, so it's always going to be smooth sailing on Sundays. Couple of teams that we're going to be having today are for our first game coming off losses. So I'm pretty sure they want to be able to get that bitter taste out of their mouths. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Great to be working again with you, Aaron.
Not a problem indeed to be working with this dude right here. But of course, makakasama rin natin in a few, Flo Del Agua. But right now, tingnan nga natin our team standings. And of course, we're in the second round already. So, Coach Anton, take us through the numbers dito. What's happening throughout the season?
Later on, well, obviously our first game, Binyan Tatakgel at 5-3. Bringing up the rear, etong Caloocan Lady Kankaloo still reeling from the loss of a couple of key players. So they want to be able to at least probably end this season 2 on a good note.
Yep, you saw it right there. Akari Sparks and the Batangas New Zealand Blue Fire on top doon. Pero this time, let's take a look at our match at hand, diba? Nakita nga natin na we were talking about it. It's going to be Binyan kontra dito sa Caloocan. And let's take a look at their previous matchup back in round number 1. That's not a game that Caloocan wanted to remember, Coach.
Not a game that they wanted to remember indeed. That game, we actually covered that. That was in the Batangas Coliseum back on the 29th of April. for Binyan. They won that game 102-67. It was a close first half, 35-32, but a big second half, 67-35 in total points para sa Binyan versus Caloocan. Transition offense, 35 fast break points, capitalizing on the turnovers that Caloocan committed. 41 points off of those. Monique Del Carmen, 17 points, 3 assists, 5 of 8 from the three-point area. Janine Ponteos, not with Caloocan anymore. She was the top scorer in that game. 12 points, 6 rebounds, 2 out of 4 from the three-point area.
Big blow para sa kanila. No Janine Ponteos, and of course, Caloocan are not gonna try and replicate what happened in that first round matchup. Kaya naman, we're gonna get a closer look on the mind of their head coach, Brian Lacap. And of course, Flo Del Agua is gonna help us out with that. Flo, tell us more about that.
Indeed, Aaron and Coach Anton. But first of all, I'm so glad to be finally joining your duo. Again, mukhang mag-e-enjoy na naman ako sa coverage na ito. But speaking of enjoyment, yan din mismo ang naging instruction ni Head Coach Brian Lacap sa Caloocan Lady Kankaloo. Sabi niya, parang nakalimang sabi siya ng enjoyin lang natin yung laro, mag-enjoy lang tayo in this game sa kanilang pre-game huddle kanina. Dahil sabi niya, kapag hindi ka nag-e-enjoy, mas lalong bumibigat yung pressure. At ang pressure daw, para daw yung virus, kapag nahawa ka na, mas magiging tight yung iyong galaw, mas hindi magko-connect ang mind and body at lalong-lalo na hindi ka makakapag-decide ng maayos, and that's exactly what they want to avoid if they are competing against a strong team like Binyan. Yan muna sa ngayon. Balik sa inyo, gentlemen.
Maraming salamat, Flo, and you heard it right there, Coach Brian Lacap talking about pressure and really just trying to remove that pressure heading into today's matchup, Coach.
Oh, it is something that they need to get rid of course. But for Binyan, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a game that they're going to kind of fine-tune their offense because, again, this Caloocan squad is reeling from the loss of those key players that we talked about earlier.
And we were talking about it from the team standpoint. Tingnan naman natin from the individual standpoint. It was a great matchup between the UAAP rivals in Joan Camagong and of course, Monique Del Carmen.
Former Adamson Lady Falcon si Joan Camagong. Former NU Lady Bulldog Monique Del Carmen, averaging 10 points. Etong si Joan Camagong, 3 out of 6 from the three-point area in that last game, 5 rebounds and an assist. Monique Del Carmen, I mentioned it already, 17 points, 6 out of 11, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Big thing there was her three-point shooting, 5 out of 8 from the three-point area.
And Monique Del Carmen scoring more points and eventually getting the W in that first matchup. Pero yun nga, titingnan natin. Is it gonna be Joan Camagong today or is it gonna be Monique again? Flo Del Agua is gonna tell us more about that matchup for today. Go ahead, Flo.
Aaron, once again, I'm so happy that you mentioned itong UAAP rivals dahil although hindi nga nag-abot si John Camagong ng Caloocan Lady Kankaloo at Monique Del Carmen ng Binyan Tatakjal Angels sa UAAP, nabanggit sa akin ni Joan na actually best friend niya ang nakababatang kapatid ni Monique Del Carmen at nung nasa UAAP daw si Joan, si Monique na talaga yung tinitingala niya na player at she is so happy na finally dito sila mag-aabot sa pros at mamaya malalaman natin itong matchup nila kung sasaya ba ang best friend ni Joan o mapupunta na nga ba sa Caloocan Lady Kankaloo ang panalo. At sa ilang sandali lang po mga ka-Wmpbl, matutunghayan na po natin ang Binyan Tatakjal Angels Sailor Tire kontra sa Caloocan Lady Kankaloo dito lamang po sa Uratex Gymnasium in the beautiful city of Muntinlupa. Let me turn you over to our venue announcer.
Magandang araw mga kaliga. We are here inside the Uratex Compound Gymnasium here in the city of Muntinlupa for the second season of the Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League regular season, ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipina. Broadcast live through our Facebook and YouTube channel. It's our first game for our Sunday doubleheader featuring the Caloocan Kings Athletics Lady Kankaloo going up against the Binyan Tatakjal Angels Sailing Time. Let us now meet the starters for both squads. First, for the Caloocan Kings Athletics Lady Kankaloo. Power forward from the University of the East, number 15, Dayan Pedregosa. Small forward from the Adamson University, number 6, John Camagong. 2 guard from National University, number 7, Janet Season. Center from the University of Santo Tomas, number 3, Sophie Felicita. And at point guard from the University of Santo Tomas, number 1, the Baby Rocket, Tin Kapilit. Coaching the Caloocan Kings Athletics Lady Kankaloo is Brian Lakap. Assistant coaches Alea Co and Ives Pascual. Team manager is MJ Abalos James Manuel, Dr. Jesse Comia, and Dr. Jovito Paz. Team owner is Bianca Aline Digno, King Bakirel, and Anjo Gomez. And now let's meet the starters for the Binyan Tatak Gel Angel Sailing Tire. Power forward from the Far Eastern University, number 24, Danica Pasha. Center from Caloocan University, number 3, Angel Nico. 2 guards from the University of Perpetual Health Binyan, number 11, Mick Donato. Point guard from the Lyceum of the Philippines University, number 30, Jack Calvin Bin. And at small forward from National University, number 12, the Slick Assassin, Monique Del Carmen. Coaching the Bigyan ng Del Angel Sailing Tire is Jack Escuela. Assistant coaches Mar Arzola, Alan Mangas, Raul Panchalyon, Anthony Manalo, Troy Casubuan, Gel Jujuri, Sigrid Limita, and Eric Ganzon. Team managers are Alcar Almazora, Ivan Nacom, and Robert Tan. Team owner is the Honorable Mayor Del Alote. The referees for this match, crew chief John Lester Arcega, first umpire Elaine Marie Subere, and second umpire June Versalsa. This game is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. This is your second season of the Women's Marlica Pilipinas Basketball League. Ang Liga! First quarter.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, basketball fans. Welcome to the first game ng ating Women's Marlica Pilipinas Basketball League 2026 regular season. You've got Caloocan Lady Kankaloo up in this game 3-0 versus Binyan Tatak Gel Angel Saloon Tires. Again, this is Coach Anton de los Reyes with Aaron D. 8 minutes 19 remaining in the game. Chaka Binbin tries her hand at a three-pointer. There's going to be a jump ball. Just battling for that offensive board. It's going to stay with Binyan. Monique Del Carmen triggering that inbound play. It's Kabinbin. Nice bounce pass. Good roll. Angel Kinko getting a couple of points. 3-2. 7 minutes 56 remaining.
And hello to everyone. There you go.
There you go. I thought I was going to be doing solo duties.
There you go.
For a moment there.
Apologies for the technical difficulties, pero mukhang rinig na nga. And right now, good afternoon to all of our basketball fans watching out there. This is game number 1 for this Sunday afternoon. This is the Binyan Tatakgel Angels Ceylon Tire going up against the Caloocan Lady Kankaloo. And Coach Anton already introduced us, but I'm gonna do it one more time. My name is Aaron D. And kasama ko po ngayon is Coach Anton de los Reyes, of course. On court side is Flo Del Agua as well. And we were talking about it earlier, Coach, the matchup between the Caloocan Lady Kankaloo and this Binyan Tatakgel Angels. Now, let's talk about Caloocan Lady Kankaloo in that previous game. Like I mentioned, it wasn't a game that they want to remember, but of course, they're gonna try and change not just some things, but a lot of things in today's matchup, Coach.
Oh, they want to be able to get back on that winning track. They have not gotten their groove here in Season 2. In their last game, they lost to the Akari Sparks, again to the score of 67-100. Pretty much the same as against Binyan, just a couple of points difference. That was back in the Alonte Sports Arena back in June 3rd. It was a slow start. 3 field goals in the first quarter, only gave them 8 points. Couple of free throws as well. A 54-25 first half. So pretty much Binyan, or Akari rather, blew that game wide open early. They were struggling to find offense and stability. Had 33 turnovers in that game. Janet Season, 13 points. She was the one who carried the fight for the side of Caloocan Lady Kankaloo.
Meanwhile, sa kabilang panig naman, let's talk about the Binyan Tatakgel Angels wearing their pink uniforms as usual. And this time naman, Coach, galing naman sila sa loss as well.
They lost against the Akari Sparks. Rizal really streaking ang team ni Coach Derek Pamarin. But of course, they want to go ahead and change that. And we talked about it at the top of the broadcast that they want to get that bitter taste out of their mouths by getting a win today. It was a close game. 48-52 was that loss back in Hoops Haven Gym back in the 10th of June. It was a close game. Only 7 points separating the two teams after 3 quarters, but an 8-1 run early in the 4th. And down 9 points twice itong Binyan. 33-42, 42-51. Monique Del Carmen, 15 points, 3 rebounds, but she did not knock down a 3-pointer in that game. She was 0 for 5.
Really uncharacteristic coming from Monique Del Carmen. Let's take a look at the Aristocrat Restaurant assist of the quarter. Speaking of Monique Del Carmen, getting a layup right there, and excellent start para sa kanya. 6-3 is our score right now. We're nearing the halfway mark of our first quarter.
It's a nice looking shovel pass from Chuck Kabinbin. The streaking Monique Del Carmen down the pipe.
Here comes Monique against Joan Camagong. That was the matchup we were talking about earlier. And this time they forced the turnover on Del Carmen.
So 1 out of 8 start para dito sa Caloocan. 12%. Not really the start that you are looking for. You want to be able to get back on the winning track.
You were mentioning it earlier, Coach, na wala na nga si Janine Pontejos from the squad. And how difficult is that gonna be na nawala yung isang sharpshooter nila?
That's, again, one of the main gunners for Caloocan. We've talked about it as well. The stability that they need. They struggle on offense, where to find those points. So I get the difficulties that they are facing. A fairly young squad itong Caloocan.
Meanwhile, Chuck Kabinbin has 8 seconds to work with. Goes for the signature spin. Gonna get fouled, and 2 free throws coming up para kay Chuck.
Signature spin move indeed for Chuck Kabinbin. That all too familiar spin, just to get some separation and get away from the defender. Try to create some space.
Substitution coming in for the Caloocan Lady Kankaloo, Rain Gonzalo, entering the ball game. Del Carmen as well exiting the game. Entering right now is Sachi Jimenez.
New player alert, I would say. I haven't seen Sachi Jimenez get much minutes, but being given the opportunity here to showcase her stuff. Talking about Sachi, got a 3-guard lineup for Binyan, and that's only gonna mean one thing: they want to push the pace.
Let's see how that's gonna work out for them, but it looks like 3-man substitution coming in for Binyan.
Oh, there you go. So scratch that 3-guard lineup. We got Sachi Jimenez, Eka Soriano as well, the rookie from UST.
Pedregosa setting up the play for Caloocan. They give it back to her. Dayan gonna force up a wild one. Here come Binyan, they're out and running. They kick it to the corner. Jimenez, first touch of the basketball. Turnover agad para kay Jimenez. Pedregosa looking for a friend, gives it up. Right wing triple, too strong. Soriano, the stop and pop triple, connects on it.
That's just a long two. All the confidence in the world for Eka Soriano to pull up on that midi.
6-point lead right now with 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Caloocan struggling in the half court right now. The penetration, the dish, the short shot is not gonna work for the Lady Kankaloo. Soriano whips it inside. Extra. Jimenez. Nowhere to go. Agaw. Second turnover already for Sachi. Fast break opportunity, but that's a miss para kay Gonzalo. Put back is good though by Pedregosa.
Dayan with that trail jump, getting the offensive board, then the stick back. Immediately
Faraon.
right back. Chicky. Mid-range jumper again, falling for the side of Binyan.
2 minutes 45. Inside they go, Caloocan. Gonna use that size advantage, and heading to the free throw line is Chili Serrano.
Only 2 field goals so far para dito sa side ng Caloocan, but Chili Serrano's gonna try and add up to that 5 points, courtesy of a couple of free throws. This is their draft pick. Talking about Chili Serrano, of course, from UST.
And sizes might, coach. You could see her towering over all the other players.
I think she's about your height, 5'11".
5'11".
Oh, 6 inches taller than me. 5'5" lang ako eh.
5'5" lang po tong partner ko. If
5'5",
you saw early. May naka-boost kasi yun nung nag-pregame.
Apple
kami.
box. Apple box.
Out of bounds, and it's gonna go the way of Binyan.
So 1 out of 2 from the free throw area was Chili Serrano.
This Binyan Tatak Gel team, the number 3 team in our tournament. Chicky Faraon trying to find Paraiso.
Could have gone for that shot. Talking about Chicky, Chuchi Paraiso wasn't ready for that drop pass on that cut on the baseline.
Pedregosa is being hounded. Taken away by Binyan. Chicky Faraon finishes on the other end.
There you go. Look at that defense. Full court press, causing turnovers. And getting that 2-pointer was Chicky Faraon. You'll see it again. You see that long arms of Chicky getting a hand on that pass and then picking it up. Defense to offense.
That's gonna force a timeout coming from the Caloocan side and Coach Brian Lakap. We've got 2 minutes and a second in this first quarter. Right back to the action after that timeout by Coach Brian Lakap. And the Caloocan Lady Kankaloo score natin 13-6, and earlier nga sinabi ni Coach Brian Lakap, according to Flo's report, to really just let go of that pressure and just play today. Let's see if they can release that pressure after that timeout. Tingnan natin dito. Pedregosa, give it up. Almost another turnover by Caloocan. Not a lot of movement right now. 2-point bucket is good para kay Diane Pedregosa. She's been doing a lot for them in this first quarter, Coach.
She is the one that's leading the way. Talking about Diane Pedregosa.
Sachi Jimenez, no good.
How about that pass? Chuchi Paraiso just rifled one to Sachi. I really want her to get some points. I'm pretty sure that's the game plan.
Meanwhile, Eka Soriano to Chiki Faraon. That's going to be a blocking foul called on Pedregosa.
Chiki Faraon trying to split the defense.
Blocking foul is called on number 15 there.
Medyo sumapit.
14 foul.
Kasi nandun din si Kate Marcos eh. Nakita ko kanina yan eh sa baba. Si Kate, parang sinisiko niya yung ano. So parang hindi ko alam ha. Nag-uusap kami earlier. Sabi ko, parang alam ko na yung balak mong gawin mamaya, Kate.
Ano yung training? Yung ba yung training?
Oo eh. Sinisiko niya yung sa elevator. No. Of course, I was just joking. I told her. Sabihin ko mamaya sa live. Yeah. So Kate Marcos, there you go.
Meanwhile, Chiki Faraon looks like she's gonna be asking for a substitution dito. I saw that smile by Kate Marcos.
Chiki Faraon, she seems to have hurt herself considerably. She's gonna get subbed down. Ara Abaca is gonna take her place to take the free throws.
2 free throws for Abaca.
Ara Abaca, excellent mid-range shooter, and this time getting that free throw to drop.
Well, si Kate may sinasabi din kanina eh. When I talked about the elbow, sabi niya, si Ara daw. Ara, that's what she said. So, let's see.
Abangan natin,
She knows what we're talking about. Of course, we're just joking around.
Speaking of Kate Marcos, forward pass. Extra, there you go. Great press break coming from Caloocan and Serrano to finish.
I like that drop pass. Chidi Serrano making herself available on that dive to the bucket.
Paraiso forcing the issue. Agaw. Kate Marcos gives it up. They give it back to her. To the corner.
That hit the posts. So that's going to be an out of bounds. Ball's going to go back to Binyan.
Take a look at this. Hotel Sogo, so clean, so good. Play of the quarter. Caloocan breaking that trap, and Serrano with the finish.
Correct myself, Chidi Serrano just at the right place at the right time on that dunker spot.
Out of bounds. Coach Jack Azcueta arguing his case right now with our referees. And still pleading his case on the sidelines. Itong si Coach Jack Azcueta as Binyan given a warning for improper bench decorum.
Coach Jack Azcueta. pleading his case.
You can see that Binyan bench. Multiple coaching staff, always complete dito sa WMPBL natin. 30 seconds dito sa first quarter. Kate Marcos. Hounded right now by Jimenez. Give it up to the right side. And a foul gonna be called on Binyan.
Forcing foul is called number 15, Arabaka. That's her first
Arabaka.
personal
A bit too hard on that show.
Ceiling tap.
It's like hitting a brick wall.
14 on the shot clock.
14 on the shot clock for Caloocan. Baseline drive. The drop pass, but Serrano couldn't finish. Last shot time for Binyan Soriano. To Arabaka. Seconds. The long two-pointer. No. They're gonna run out of time at the end of our first quarter. The score 15-10 in favor of the Binyan Tatak Gel Angels. As in a few, we're gonna be seeing the first quarter highlights. Coach Anton, take it away.
Oh, we talked about it. It was an okay start para dito sa side ng Binyan, but a bad start para sa side ng Caloocan as they were unable to get their game going. They did get a couple of three field goals to be exact. After breaking that press, you see here Chili Serrano with that finish around the bucket.
And still very much a close game at the end of our first quarter. 15-10 in favor of the Binyan Tatak Gel Angels.
Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa Eurotex Gymnasium in Muntinlupa City para po sa elimination game ng Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Flo Del Agua here alongside Aaron D and Coach Anton de los Reyes in the panel. And kaunting update lang kay Chiki Faraon ng Binyan Tatak Gel Angels who was down earlier. According to PT Chi of Binyan, natuhod lang naman daw, nothing special at hindi naman major. Dinayelo nga lang at si Chiki giyang na makapasok kaagad sa loob ng court, most especially dahil wala din si Monique Del Carmen sa loob ng court. Earlier at the top of the coverage, you guys mentioned that she was a top scorer in their loss last game. But Monique told me that game of mine disappointed me, more specifically her 5 out of 13 from the field. Monique said scorer nga daw siya, yun yung inaasahan sa kanya, yung makashoot at makagawa ng puntos kapag kinakailangan. So when she fails to do that, it's something that fuels her to be better. Malalaman natin yan sa ilang sandali lang. Balik muna sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Flo. And first of all, it's good to hear na Chiki Faraon, natuhod nga lang. Nothing major and makakabalik siya. But going back to the point on Monique Del Carmen, yun nga yung frustration, yung disappointment, yung pinag-usapan ni Flo. Most especially when you mentioned earlier, Coach, she struggled from shooting the three-point shot in that game.
Well, she did, and also Flo mentioned that yun ang inaasahan sa'yo. So that's something that they're expecting, that's expected of you to score some points. But for Binyan, there's no shortage of scorers. Eka Soriano, Claude Santos, 4-0 run to start here our second quarter.
And could this be the point where Binyan takes this game away, or will Caloocan have another answer dito? They're down by 9 points.
And during that first quarter, we saw 6 out of 15 shooting para dito sa Binyan. A bit better from that 3 out of 9 start. 40% from the field, habang ito namang Caloocan 4 out of 20 from the field, just 20%. The transition offense of Binyan really doing a good job, getting 10 fast break points in that first quarter.
Check this out earlier.
The charging foul.
Yep, that was Janet Season and Eka Soriano. Janet Season gonna get taken out of this ball game. Actually, no. She's
Kate
still on the
Marcos.
floor.
It's Kate Marcos that's gonna get subbed out.
Soriano sees the opening, going in with the left.
Look at that Pinoy step that finished that blow by just excellent one-on-one skills from Eka Soriano.
With San Juan for Binyan in the ball game as well. Give it up. Serrano fading away. That's short.
Good matchup between Ara Abaca and Chile.
Travel is called. That's going to be a turnover on Claude Santos and Binyan.
Kapilit right there on defense to stay in front of Claude Santos and bother her on that offensive set.
There you go, Coach. You were talking about, of course, Francine Helly manifesting those minutes. Looks like she's in the court right now.
That's exactly what it is. As, of course, Francine Helly, one of our good friends sa Wmpbl.
Floating in is no good coming from Tin Kapilit. Santos right down the middle, leaves it for Wiz San Juan. 2 free throws coming up para kay Wiz.
Just dropping it off. As Claude Santos. Good trail job by Wiz San Juan. The one-time DLSU Lady Archer. Animo Lasal pala to, si Wiz San Juan. Pareho ng school mo.
Oh. Loves those difficult shots itong si Wiz San Juan. Let's see if she can make a bunch of those in today's matchup.
The one-time record holder for most three-pointers in a UAAP game. Yep. 10 three-pointers rather.
Kapilit gonna set the table up for her teammates. Right now, 22-10 is the score. Felizarta throwing that one up, not even hitting the rim. Santos to Heli. Trapped in the corner, Season. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Binyan. Rian Abalan almost taken away. A kick is what the referee says.
Bit in disarray that particular offensive set for Binyan. I mean, I understand there's some movement going on that baseline cut, but other than that, it was pretty much stagnant. Rian Abalan had nowhere to go up at the top of the key.
Pedregosa gives it up to Joan Camagong. Penetrates and scores.
There you go. A lot of isolation plays for Caloocan, but it is working for them. Joan Camagong with that good drive to the bucket using her strong hand to finish.
Nabalan hands it off. San Juan 12 on the shot clock. She's gonna get busy with it. Instead, it's a turnover. Camagong forward to Kapilit, but that's just too much power on the pass.
So 7-0 run in the first 3 minutes of action after that John Camagong make. 7-2 run for Binyan.
Nabalan once again on that right wing. Nowhere to go, is getting hounded by Felizarta, escapes the defense, and then Ara Abaca couldn't finish. One more with San Juan. Wala pa rin para sa Binyan.
A lot of opportunities for Binyan to get some points.
It's a great dish coming from Season, going to Camagong, and is it going to be in the act of shooting?
Foul is called number 43, Luisa San Juan. That's our first personal one with the Binyan.
No, it looks like it's going to be a baseline inbound for Caloocan.
Frustration foul, I would say, for Wiz San Juan. As she did get that offensive rebound, but was unable to finish on those second chance opportunities. So she is going to be given free throws, talking about Joan Camagong. They ruled that as a shooting foul.
Warning on the head coach of the Binyan, the Dapsal Angels, say that's our coach Jack Escueta for sentimental call.
There you go, Coach Jack Escueta. Getting the warning in this second quarter.
It's a resentment to a call. Obviously unhappy with that previous play where no foul was called on Wiz San Juan after getting a couple of offensive rebounds off of that miss by Arabaca.
Camagong 0 of 2 on that trip. Santos to Wiz. San Juan, that's a great dish finding Abaca.
That's what I like to see from Wiz San Juan. The defense, she really attracts the defense. So being able to go ahead and give up that pass to her teammates is going to be crucial moving forward for Binyan.
12 points is the advantage right now. Look at Heli. Almost taking it away. Great defense coming from her. They take it away? No. But they do leave only 5 seconds on the shot clock for Caloocan.
That's just pressure defense for you for the side of Binyan.
Take a look at this aristocrat assist of the quarter. That is with San Juan, the scorer, finding the big man in Ara Abaca.
Defense caught napping. Ara Abaca with that cut on the baseline.
Kapilit! Only 5 seconds, coach, and they still got a shot off.
Right in the nick of time. Tin Kapilit getting that runner to go.
Santos, that's a difficult angle coming from her. Once again, another great dish. Still can't finish though. Kapilit. Give it up. Felizarta traveled.
Unable to get control of that leather and get her footing was Sophie. Getting called for steps.
We're nearing the 5-minute mark dito sa second quarter natin. Nabalaan, facing the bucket. Got it, that's a 3.
A lot of space being given to Rhea. Rhea, good read, pulls up for that 3.
Camagong. They give it to that right side. Kapilit. 7 seconds on the shot clock for Caloocan. Team Kapilit. No good. Offensive rebound. Won't go in on the second serving, but credit that to Madrid for saving and giving an extra possession to Caloocan. Felizarta. Caloocan need a score here, but this time they're gonna get fouled. That is Diane Pedregosa.
Rhea Nabalan doing a good job on defense, but Arabaca on that help, getting called for the foul. But you gotta admire the spin move of Diane Pedregosa just to be able to create some space, that separation.
Pedregosa on the free throw line. I was just about to say we haven't been seeing a lot of Monique Del Carmen in this ball game, but it looks like Coach Jack Azcueta tinawag na nga dito to get back into the ball game itong si Monique.
She is at the scorer's table, waiting to check in, talking about Monique.
Offensive board. Camagong. Joan gives it up, and another foul. More free throws coming up for Pedregosa.
Rod Santos is going to get called for that foul. John Camagong getting the offensive rebound and then attacking the bucket. For Diane Pedregosa again at the line. This time she's good on the first. Currently a 12-5 run para dito sa side ng Binyan.
Pedregosa, good on the second one, has just been all over the place in this first half natin. Really providing that spark for Caloocan. Heli. Del Carmen. That ball moving outside the three-point line. This time, Rhea Nabalan wraps it around. And 2 free throws coming up for Danica Pasha.
Couple of handoffs. Faking that handoff was Rhea Nabalan, taking it strong. Good read. When the defense goes ahead and commits, she gives that wraparound pass to Dan Pasha, who gets fouled on the attempt by Joan Camagong.
Rattles out para kay Pasha.
So far for Binyan, they are 4 out of 7 from the free throw area. Ang Caloocan naman, 5 out of 9. So both teams doing an okay-ish job, I would say, as Dan Pasha gets 1 of 2.
Camagong. Petragosa gonna set it up, give it up. Felizarta still can't buy one. Monique gonna settle down the troops. Nabalan once again, faking the handoff, going in.
That's the second time Ria Nabalan has gone ahead and attacked the defense. You gotta respect that three-point shot. Remember, Ria knocked one down on that left wing. The defense taking notice, putting pressure, but putting the ball on the deck is Ria Nabalan.
In the second quarter, Coach, we've been seeing it as we take a look at our commissioner, of course, Wmpbl.
In attendance, together with Boss Ivan Tracy, our social media manager. Ibang Boss Ivan. Ikaw talaga si Boss Ivan Nokum yung hinahanap. Mas bakit Binyan is playing?
Oh, hindi ba nandito siya sa katabi natin?
Wala daw si Boss I.
For sure he's watching right now, though.
For sure. That's why we're gonna give a quick shout out to Boss Ivan Nokum. Of course, si Mayor Gel na rin. Quick shout out.
Shovel pass is taken away by Pedregosa. That pass just a bit too strong. Somehow Felizarta gets it back. And 2 free throws coming up for Sophie Felizarta.
Ria Nabalan is going to get called for that foul. I thought that ball was going to go out of bounds. But Sophie is able to go ahead and get a hold of that pass.
13-point lead right now. And we've got an update from our courtside reporter, Flo Del Agua. Go ahead, Flo.
Thanks, Aaron. Enough has been said about Caloocan rebuilding themselves, but this girl right here, Sophie Felizarta, sees an angle to this that we don't. Sabi niya sa akin kanina, when we lost the 3 players a few games ago, hindi lang naman scorers ang nawala sa amin, kundi team captain din nila na si Chris Tolentino. Felizarta said, when I saw the team's morale go down, when we lost them, I can't just stand there and do nothing. I had to step up as acting team captain. Dagdag niya, kahit sa teammates ko na lang yung scoring and all that, what's important is that I can be that person who can anchor our emotions. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Flo, and that's just so important for such a young team in this Caloocan Lady Kankaloo squad to have that person to settle them down in terms of their emotions, Coach.
They have that leader as well to step up because, again, remember, they did lose some key players in Sophie Felizarta. She needs to be that leader for this squad.
Speaking of leaders, leading them in scoring, their last game was Joan Camagong, who cannot make the 3. Monique Del Carmen, 2 defenders in front of her, leaves it for Ria Nabalan. It's in.
Easy does it for Ria on that secondary break. Cutting down the middle, Monique Del Carmen. Good job to just pull that back out and just wait for Ria.
Our Hotel Sogo, so clean, so good. Play of the quarter, Ria Nabalan. Short jumper is pure. As a timeout gonna be called in this second quarter, Coach Brian Lacap needs another one with 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Welcome to Hotel Sogo. We are thrilled to have you as our guest.
Right back to the action here in the Uratex Gymnasium in Muntinlupa City. Caloocan versus Binyanin. Caloocan not the best of second quarters right now as they're down 19-34. Turnover off the timeout. Gonato. She gets it back. Gonna attack. Gonna give it to Chuchi. Paraiso to Sachi Jimenez. Pedregosa gonna push the pace. Dayan leaves it. Instead, Kapilit gonna pull it out. One more feed on the interior. Basket and one. Count that for Jeline Batnag.
Jeline Batnag doing a good job moving without the ball, cutting again inside the paint. You'll see it right there. It's always a good thing when you're moving without the ball. Off-ball action being shown here by Caloocan to end the second quarter, rather.
Good on the free throw for Jeline. That cuts down the deficit to just 12 points. Del Carmen barking out instructions to her teammates. Turnover by Jimenez. Kapilit. A chance here for Caloocan to get 2 buckets in a row, but they turn it over. Marcos entering. Kapilit exiting. Del Carmen. Back to Sachi. And then to Gonato. Got a 3.
It's been a long time coming for that three-pointer para dito sa side ng Binyan. Mick Gonato answering the call on that right wing.
Here they come. Pedregosa puts her head down.
Everything but the bucket on that leaner for Diane.
It finds its way to Pasha. Gonato, 2 in a row. No, instead she kicks it. Jimenez. Donato's open in the corner, but instead it's Del Carmen who takes it. Chuchi to the right side. Danica Pasha. Cha-ching!
Back-to-back three-pointers. Second chance opportunities, just being scrappy. Etong Binyan getting those second chance points.
Last shot opportunity for the Caloocan side, but they rush. And Pedregosa getting called for steps. Now that last shot chance goes to the Binyan side. 8 seconds, Del Carmen. 2 3-pointers on those last 2 possessions. Gonato leaves that shot short. But at the end of our first half, the score 40-22. It's an 18-point advantage right now by the Binyan Tatakjal Angels kontra dito sa Caloocan Lady Kankaloo. And this Binyan Tatakjal Angels coach, they're really getting their rhythm dito sa second quarter natin.
No, we talked about it, 7-0 run in the first 3 minutes and then a 12-4 run for Binyan Tatak Angels. They put an exclamation point, getting back-to-back three-pointers courtesy of Mick Gonato and Dan Pasha.
18-point advantage by the Binyan Tatakjal Angels. Will be back for more second half action here in the WMPBL.
Welcome to Hotel Sogo. We are thrilled to have you as our guest.
Computer, turn on the lights. Computer, open curtain.
Computer, TV on.
We're back here at our halftime break. Score natin 40-22 in favor of the Binyan Tatakgel Angels. As we check out some of the highlights, and it was a struggle in that second quarter para sa Caloocan Lady Kankaloo to convert on their shots. And we take a look at some of those highlights there, but as we talked about it earlier, in their first meeting, they got blown out by this Binyan Tatakgel Angels, and they're really not trying to replicate what happened in that first meeting. But right now, it's not looking good for them, Coach, as In a few, we're gonna be seeing dito the statistics from that first half, how it went down, and there you go, Coach. Take it away.
And for Caloocan Lady Kankaloo, that cold start, 1 out of 8, pretty much continued on until the second quarter, finishing at 20% from the field, habang ang Binyanta Takjel Angels had an okay start but finished strong nung first quarter, 6 out of 15. Also finished 15 out of 33 from the field at 45%. Knocking down some three-pointers, both of these teams. 3 out of 8 para dito sa Binyan. Itong sa Caloocan, that's their 2-point field goals. They are currently at 0 for 6 sa 3-point area. Controlling the boards ang Binyanta Takjel, 26 points or 26 rebounds compared to 22. They're also able to get second chance opportunities. Talking about Binyan, but you see the ball movement there, 13 assists compared to 5. Also the turnovers, etong Binyan Takjel Angels Saloon Tires at 11 turnovers compared to 14 for Caloocan.
You saw it right there, 14 turnovers kontra naman dito sa 11 turnovers ng Binyan Takjel Angels. So a lot of turnovers in that first half natin.
And those turnovers, that 17 for Binyan, they were able to capitalize with 17 points off of those turnovers. Ang Caloocan naman 9 points off turnovers. So they're still able to go ahead and get those points, but they really got to get those stops, and they have to shoot a lot better from the field. Talking about Caloocan.
Yep, especially shooting at only 20%. Itong Caloocan Lady Kankaloo, like you mentioned earlier, but
that's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be shooting 20%, that's a very low clip. But again, itong Caloocan struggling to find their identity. Remember, they did lose some key players via a trade. So it's like they're starting from scratch. I'm talking about itong Caloocan.
parang nag-rebuild, no?
Parang ganun ang nangyari.
Well, second half having just begun. Aaron D with Coach Anton de los Reyes and Flo Del Agua as our courtside reporter. Right now, our score 40-22 once again. Make it 42-22 as Kinko getting a quick one in this third quarter.
And Chaka Binbin already inside the court together with Eka Soriano. No doubt that's going to get more assists for Coach Jack Escueta ng Binyan Takjel Angels, as you saw there, Angel Kinko.
This time, San Juan to Soriano. Thought about the three. Instead, gonna take it closer with the left hand plus the foul.
Great looking step through from Eka Soriano. She's able to go and finish with her left. Stepping through, splitting the defense of her one-time teammate, Chili Serrano, para sa UST Golden Tigresses.
Not the best of starts right now para sa Caloocan. They don't even get the rebound, and heading to the free throw line once again is Kinko. As right now, we've got an update from our courtside reporter, Flo Del Agua, for her third quarter report. Go ahead, Flo.
At the half, kinamusta ko itong si Diane Pedregosa as they are down during the first half. She is Caloocan's leading scorer as of late with 7. However, before this game, she was only averaging 6.4. Kaya sabi ko kay Diane, you're already outdoing yourself. First half pa lang. Comment niya sa akin, kailangan ko kasing mahawaan yung teammates ko ng aggressiveness eh. Gusto ko lang maging role model sa kanila na kahit ganito kami, maliit kami at hindi kami ganun ka-organized at nagsistruggle kami in the past games, kailangan lang naman ng willingness to attack the basket para maipanalo namin yung laro. Dagdag pa ni Dayan sa akin, pag tinanong ko nga daw yung mga kababayan niya at mga nakakakilala sa kanya magmula pa lang nagsisimula siya maglaro, sasabihin nila na ganyan naman talaga si Dayan. She's a physical and intense basketball player at sana nga mahawaan niya ang Caloocan Kings Athletics. Your thoughts, gentlemen?
Yeah, in that first half, Flo, we saw a lot of Diane Pedregosa. A lot of the plays were running through her. I'm pretty sure it's directly connected na she has to do a lot more with the loss of Janine Pontejos for their team.
That is correct. She has to step up. A lot of the players need to step up. And of course, Diane Pedregosa doing her part. Talked about it. Flo mentioned it. Her average is at 6 points, but she's currently at 7 points. And yun nga daw, kilala naman siyang aggressive player. Parang ikaw lang yun.
Aggressive ba ako?
Hindi, actually. Complete opposite. Very passive.
So turnover. Shot clock violation on the part of Caloocan.
Alam ko yung Charles Bate yung aggressive. Aggressive yun pag naglalaro.
Nasaan na kaya yun?
Diyan lang yun sa tabi-tabi.
44-22. Soriano once again penetrating. Couldn't get the reverse to drop. Come Caloocan. This is Kate Marcos right down the middle. You know what, Coach, in that first half we saw with only 20% from the field goal area itong Caloocan side. Is it a case of they're just not shooting the right shots? Ano ba, hindi ba madali yung mga tinitira nila?
Well, you have to credit Binyan for doing a good job on defense, but you also, again, sabi nga mismo si Diane Pedregosa na nagsabi, they're in a bit of disarray in terms of their offensive sets because of the losses of the players. We always have to go back to that because, again, this is not the Caloocan team that started the season. So it is a bit tough for them mid-season to go ahead and overhaul their offense and try to fit in the new pieces that they were able to get in that trade.
They fight for it. San Juan gets it. Triple try. That's a swish.
Right place at the right time. Wiz San Juan knocking down her first three-pointer of the game. I'm pretty sure that's going to open the floodgates for the Wizard.
Marcos. They give it back to her. Fakes it. 3 seconds on the shot clock. No good on that shot. Felizarta saves it. Ano eh? To San Juan, back-to-back. Leaves that one short.
Chaka Binbin was looking for on that flare out, gave the handoff. Good look, but short on that shot for Wiz.
Season. Here comes the quick help by Kinko, and that's a foul called.
Too much contact, too much pressure on that double from Angel Kinko. She gets called for that foul.
12 on the shot clock for the Lady Kankaloo. Marcos tried for the spin, anticipated by Soriano. Gets the layup to go.
Look at that timing from Eka Soriano. She knew that spin was coming. Kate Marcos getting that turnover.
C-zone, that's off to the left and out and running once again for Binyan. Taken away though by Camagong. Counter steal by Kabinbin. Chuck inside, San Juan. Couldn't get it off the window.
They're getting the attempts, talking about Binyan, just unable to connect with San Juan. No good on her last couple of attempts after that three-pointer.
Caloocan struggling to even get in their sets, especially with this Binyan Tatak Gel defense, as a timeout is called once again by Coach Brian Lakap. Score natin 49-24 in this third quarter. Back here after that Brian Lakap timeout. Caloocan, let's see what they're gonna run here. Kapilit Give it up to the corner. Back to Tin. 4 seconds on the shot clock, and not sure if that's what they wanted. A contested triple by Tin Kapilit. Off of that timeout. Give it inside. Felizarta trying to use the window, but way off on that shot. Kabinbin. Kinko waiting for the play to develop. Gives it to Claude Santos. Inside they go. Ball gonna stay with Binyan.
Good D by Sophie Felizarta, getting that block on Justin Domingo.
This time, a timeout requested by Coach Jack Azcueta. Gonna try to run something with only 4 seconds on the shot clock dito. Still our score, 49-24 in favor of Binyan. Seconds para sa Binyan. Baseline inbound. Kabinbin gives it to the corner with San Juan. Delivers from deep.
You knew that shot was coming for Wiz San Juan. She was wide open, had all day to shoot on that right corner.
What an excellent out of the timeout play by Coach Jack Azcueta. Agaw para dito kay Angel Kinko. 3-on-1 fast break. Kinko gets the score.
That's what you want to see, giving that ball up early so you can get it right back with San Juan, giving it right back to Angel Kinko on that break.
30 points is the lead. 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Look at that suffocating defense by Binyan. Santos. Kabinbin. Jack hesitates, kicks it. Domingo, cha-ching, a 3.
This time on the left corner. That weak side, that cut. Nice drive-in kick play from Chuck Kabinbin. Wide open again was Justin Domingo on that 3.
3-pointers starting to fall right now para sa Binyan. See if Caloocan can get a score to maybe stop the bleeding right now. Kapilit to Felizarta, answers back with a triple of her own.
Right in the defense, or right in the face of Angel Kinko on that top of the key 3 for Sophie Felizarta.
Kinko to Santos. Sees the opening, leaves it inside, no look to Wiz San Juan.
32-point lead. 33 points was the biggest lead para dito sa Binyan Tatak Gel Angel Saloon Tires.
Felizarta just hit a 3 earlier. Instead, they go Dayan Pedregosa. Open look though. Kabinbin. You know she's gonna look for a shooter. Justine Domingo. Back-to-back hits from deep.
Just starting to fall. Talking about the 3-pointers for Binyan. You see the confidence is there. They're up huge. Why not?
Pedregosa finding the cutter inside. Rejected by Kinko. Kabinbin. They're gonna kick it out. Domingo, open look. In and out para kay Justine.
Just a bit short on that attempt for Justine.
Felizarta. Domingo gonna give it up. Kabinbin. 12 on the shot clock for Binyan. Kinko gonna set it up. Outside, Domingo. This time she opts to take it in with the left hand.
Smart move, Justin Domingo. Good read as well. She missed that three-pointer, did not force and settle for that three-pointer. Went inside instead, finishing with her offhand. That's what we always talk about. Can't fall in love with that three-pointer. You may have knocked one down earlier, you missed the second. You try to go and get closer, try to get your rhythm.
Our Hotel Sogo, so clean, so good play of the quarter. Take a look at that triple hit para kay Justine Domingo.
That's what we talked about, attracting the defense and then the kick out. Tsaka binbin to Justine Domingo.
Excellent drive, just couldn't get the finish, was Candido. Forward pass, Del Carmen inside. Layup is a miss. Santos to Ara Abaca.
Second chance, no looker. Arabaca just easy pickings underneath.
Kapilit tries to go left. And a foul called on Francine Heli with a smile on her face.
She knew that foul was her fault. Talking about Francine Heli.
Our aristocrat assist of the quarter. And of course, that was Santos to Abaca.
Later on, mag-assist tayo ng aristocrat.
Oo, no?
Tight.
Sarap pa naman nun.
Sa Ross. Sakto, bababa kita sa Taft eh.
Doon na lang tayo kumain
Doon
after,
tayo
no?
kumain after, no? Pwede. Chicken barbecue.
Yes, sir. Kelly getting hounded in the backcourt. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Ara Abaca. Del Carmen to Nabalan. 2 seconds. 1 second. Kapilit na una na. One-legged shot. That was difficult para kay Tin.
A flyby. Let Monique Carmen fly by on that fake. Put that shot up over Ara Abaca. Tin Kapilit had to be creative on that shot on the break.
Ria Nabalan, you know she can hit that. And she does! Off with the friendly bounce, Ria Nabalan.
Shooter's bounce for Ria Nabalan. That's her second three-pointer of the game. Hit one
Backdoor.
earlier in the first half.
Yep. Del Carmen. Last shot dito para sa Binyan. 8 seconds. And it's in the right hands. Monique Del Carmen. Double between the legs. Fakes the pass and swishes home the short jumper. What a move coming from Monique Del Carmen to end this third quarter. Our score is 71-29. And splash party happening right now in Muntinlupa City. Let's take a look at the third quarter highlights, Coach.
Look at getting from defense to offense. Eka Soriano. This was at the start of our third, but that splash party, you talked about it, off of that baseline out-of-bounds play, wide open, was Wiz San Juan on that left corner. And how about this kick out again? Justine Domingo on the other side this time for that three-pointer to end the quarter. Monique Del Carmen shaking and baking, getting that bucket to go.
The Binyan Tatak Gel Angels running away with this game at the end of our third quarter, 71-29.
Welcome to Hotel Sogo. We are thrilled to have you as our guest. And let's check this out. Sofia Dignadice
course, part of that Gilas women's team.
If that last name sounds familiar, she is the daughter of Ives Dignadice, one of PBA legends, played for San Miguel Beer. Hindi ka pa yata, hindi, buhay ka na siguro nun, pero hindi ka pa nanonood ng basketball. Or no, maybe you weren't. I would assume, not yet. Yeah, 90s kasi yan eh. Si Ives, yeah. My partner here, Aaron D, not yet alive when Ives Dignadice was playing for San Miguel Beer.
And I'm checking out her Instagram right now. It seems like she's committed to the Cal State Northridge College, US, no? D1 school.
Kala ko, Southridge school mo eh.
Tapat lang yun. Tapat na service road.
Tapat lang ba?
Well, it's great to see one of the Gilas women's players in attendance right now, showing support to Philippine women's basketball.
Yes, indeed. We saw Monique Del Carmen going to Sophia. 42-point lead para dito sa side ng Binyan Tatakgel Angels to start the third quarter. John Camagong cuts it down.
Camagong, one of those players we were expecting to score a lot heading into this ball game. We were talking about that matchup earlier. You know, UAAP rivals. Sila ni Monique.
We talked about it at the top of the broadcast. John Camagong played for the Adamson Lady Falcons. Monique Del Carmen naman, of course, the NU Lady Bulldogs.
Del Carmen. Gives it up. Francine Heli. No good on the three. Marcos to Janet Season. Bodying up inside, and 2 free throws coming up para kay Janet.
A lot of contact. Trying to get that steal was Francine Heli, but gets called for the foul. As often the case when you go and try and reach in, you give the referees a chance to blow their whistle. All good on the first for Janet. So Janet Season currently 3 points, 5 rebounds. She averages 4 points per game. Talking about Janet.
Heli to Del Carmen. Monique to Ria Nabalan. Decides to drive, and it's a turnover. Marcos. Telegraphed by Heli. Forward pass. Ria Nabalan. Give it up. Monique Del Carmen. Elbow jumper won't fall. Wala pa rin yun para sa Binyan.
Dan Pasha with the offensive board. Just couldn't get an angle on that putback.
Pedregosa. Caloocan. Really struggling right now, but finally Camagong getting a bucket for the Lady Kankaloo.
7 points now for Joanne, tying Diane Pedregosa as the leading scorers para sa Caloocan.
Monique to Heli. They're letting her shoot it. Doesn't want to, takes it a bit closer. It's pure para kay Francine Heli.
I like that move, that midi. Not settling for the three-pointer, getting a couple of dribbles, pulling up from that 15-foot line was Francine and knocks it down.
Joan Camagong. That's that rivalry we were talking about earlier. So Season. Sabi daw ni Monique Del Carmen, wala daw, no foul.
There may have been a bump as our baseline official gets that call.
Felizarta entering, Pedregosa out, as well as Del Carmen exiting the game. Sachi Jimenez entering for Binyan. Kapilit. Drives in. Felizarta. Open look para kay Camagong. Short on the triple try. Domingo. Gonna set it up right now. Pasha. It goes to Heli. That's a great dish to the interior, but Abaka couldn't finish. Baseline drive. Fading away, and that's a miss para kay Batnag.
Both teams coming up empty in their possessions. They are getting the shots from close range, just unable to knock it down.
Ara Abaka. Backdoor, finding Justine Domingo with the deuce.
Good pass, good find. That's the advantage of having Ara Abaka as your passer. Very tall, able to see the defense, make the right reads.
Outside shot is gonna drop para kay Janet Season.
Janet Season this time knocking down a three-pointer. Ups her total to 6 points.
Abaka once again, but they just forget about her and she switches home the mid-range jumper.
That's the game that she likes to play. Talking about Ara Abaka, she can extend on that mid-range.
Kapilit. Out the Season, hit one earlier from that spot. Gonna drive it in. The one-hander is gonna fall for Janet. And this time, a timeout is called by Coach Jack Escueta and the Binyan Tatakgel Angels as we take a look at this. The Aristocrat, assist of the quarter. Abaka finding Domingo backdoor for the tasty dish. 5 minutes and 43 seconds in this fourth quarter.
And the godmother of Philippine women's basketball. A round of applause for Ma'am P.T. Medina.
Back here in the final quarter of the Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, and here beside me is a very lovely young lady. She looks very simple, but actually she is an 18 under Gilas Pilipinas Women's Basketball player and champion recently from Bacolod. Sofia Dignadice, everyone gracing the Eurotex Gymnasium in Muntinlupa. Sofia, you're one of the younger players in this industry. What does it feel like, you know, to actually watch and experience women's pro volleyball here in the WMPBL?
It feels great. Just honestly watching their experience and maturity is kind of something inspiring to me because it's something I can learn from them. Yeah.
It already came from you. Inspiring. I heard that you are here exactly to watch maybe your idols, former teammates. Who are you supporting today?
I'm here to watch Ata Monique and Ata Chak, who were my past teammates in SEA Games in December in Thailand.
And I think your support is doing the team very well. Looking at the scoreboard, Sophia, your chance to do some quick shout-outs.
Shout out to Angel, who I know is watching this because he sent me a photo.
Thank you so much once again, Sophia Dignadice, 18 under SEA Games Gilas Pilipinas gold medalist. Back to you, gentlemen.
Maraming salamat, Flo, and maraming salamat as well to Sofia Dignadice for gracing the Wmpbl with her attendance today. Narinig mo nga dun, Coach, no? Gilas Pilipinas Women's.
There you go. Watching her teammates here playing, and sabi nga ni Flo, seems to be doing Binyan a lot of good as they are up in this game, 79-41.
Division 1 season recruit. Kobe Paras actually played for that school for a year.
Really?
Yeah. After UCLA, doon siya pumunta.
Oh, okay. So hindi ba muna siya nag-Creighton?
Creighton pala. No, wait. He went UCLA and then
did he go to Creighton?
he initially committed, if I'm not mistaken, sa Cal State Northridge.
And then I think yung coach nawala.
Yeah.
And then that's why he went to Creighton.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yun.
I think it was Reggie Theus who was supposed to be the head coach, and then parang nawala. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Reggie Theus, but that's why he went to Creighton.
Another Filipino playing Division 1 in the NCAA. Chuchi Paraiso getting a layup to fall.
Taking it strong to the cup was Chuchi. Safe to say that this 40-point lead will hold up in the final 3 minutes and 45. And that is going to give itong Binyan Tatak Gel Angel Saloon Tires a win here today. That's going to up their record and solidify their hold of the number 3 spot. They're going to be at 6-3.
Magdalena Vega. Great pass on the interior, finding Serrano.
First time to see action is Vega. One of the players that we were able to cover nung first season ng WMPBL D-League.
Give it to the corner. 2-point bucket won't drop. Basha. 9 seconds on the shot clock for the Tatak Gel Angels. Basha, 3 seconds remaining. No good on that. Diving on the ground, but still a turnover para kay Madrid. Hindi Caloocan side. Paraiso goes for the handoff. Step back triple. Gonato. Put back para kay Domingo, wala. Second one is in. 2 minutes and 30 seconds right here in our fourth quarter. Great penetration but no finish for Gian Alpanghi. Sachi Jimenez back in for Claude Santos. 2 minutes and 15. Driving in is Alpanghi. Francine Heli taking the spot of Justine Domingo on the court right now. Serrano. No, it's a turnover. Pasha all the way with the left hand. You heard it right there, last 2 minutes. 85-43. And Heli just a bit too aggressive on the defensive end.
Doesn't look too happy with that foul again. Talking about Francine Heli.
Kanina, coach, may smile pa, no? Ngayon, hindi na eh. Wala na smile.
Wala nang smile. Medyo, ano na siya. Masama na loob niya dun sa foul na yan.
as Gian Alpanghi getting her first free throw, first points of the game. Tumalikod pa dun si Alpanghi after that shot. Heli to the corner, Gonato. Here comes Alpanghi to Kapilit, one-hander drops. Ria Nabalan. Out to Sachi. Jimenez. Then it goes to Chuchi. Fast break opportunity for Kapilit and the Caloocan Lady Kankaloo. They finish with the score.
Taking it strong to the cup is Team Kapilit in front of the defense of Ria Nabalan.
1 minute. Heli. Everything but the shot para kay Francine. Alpanghi, agaw. Jimenez is running. Gonato opts to take it on her own. Hits the bottom of the board. Caloocan still trying to get a bunch of buckets here. Jimenez. 25 seconds. You could hear the fans urging Jimenez to shoot from the outside. No good. Isa pa daw, sabi. Jimenez. There you go, Sachi Jimenez.
To the delight of the bench ng Binyan.
Kapilit all board, and there you have it, folks. After 40 minutes of action, another blowout by the Binyan Tatak Gel Angels. Back-to-back blowouts kontra dito sa Caloocan Lady Kankaloo. Just proving their dominance in this matchup. 87-48 is our final score. Take a look at that. Hotel Sogo, so clean, so good. Play of the quarter, Sachi Jimenez knocking in her first shot. And you can hear it from the crowd. Having fun right now. Having fun indeed. The Binyan Tatak Gel Angel squad coming up with another victory here.
Again, itong Binyan Tatak Gel Angels, they're happy that they're able to go ahead and get that bitter loss, that taste out of their mouths as they come up with a big win. No doubt a morale booster of sorts for Binyan Tatak Gel Angels.
Take a look at some of the game highlights, and Coach Anton in that third quarter, that was really when this Binyan Tatak Gel Angels team ran away with the game.
Well, I would say even at the start of the game, you could already see the flashes of what it is they wanted to do in this game to be able to take control and to be able to get this win. And again, we talked about it, both of these teams coming from losses, they want to be able to go and get that win, lalo na etong Binyan, because they are at third spot and they want to be able to solidify that hold on third place sa ating Season 2 ng Wmpbl Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Very, very important win nga ito para sa Binyan, like what Coach Anton was talking about. Number 3 in our tournament, and of course, coming off that painful 4-point loss kontra dun sa Akari. So, a good confidence booster para sa kanila, and of course, a great chance as well to get their other players involved dito sa win nila.
It is something that you want to have, that morale boosting, that confidence boosting game. Of course, they are going to head to their final game, so it is quite important because that is going to be a big game for them. It could be the difference between number 2 or number 3. We're going to see. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but there is going to be that chance for them to be able to get to that number 2 spot, and we know that number 2 spot, that's going to mean twice to beat in the semifinals.
Going to be very important to get that twice to beat advantage. Abangan natin yan sa sunod na mga laro ng Tatakgel Binyan Angels. Very important games now. It was a team effort today, but there can only be one Eurotech's most trusted player of the game. And right now, she is joined by Flo Del Agua. Go ahead, Flo.
Aaron, 3.6 points and 4.1 rebounds. Ayan ang average ng katabi ko dito. Pero ngayon, double-double ang kanyang performance. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Kitang-kita nyo naman ang celebration ng kanyang buong team. Parang buong team yata yung nag-best player. But Danica Pasha is our most trusted player of the game. Danica, bago natin pag-usapan yung nagawa mong statistics for today, matanong ko lang, sino bang mas masaya na ikaw ang best player? Ikaw o ang teammates mo?
Feel ko po sila yung mas masaya.
Bakit kaya?
Kasi di rin siguro na inakalang ako yung dito.
Ako hindi ako nagulat na ikaw ang best player from 3 points and 4 rebounds na average today. Like I mentioned, 10 points and 12 rebounds. Bakit na 3 play yung kakayahan mo in this game?
Ginawa ko lang yung pinapagawa ng coach since ginagawa na rin namin preparations to sa darating na iba pang games. And yun, masaya kasi na-execute namin ng maayos yung pinapagawa ng mga coaches.
A brand new player unlocked for Binyan Tatakgel Angels. Your chance na i-shoutout ang mga sumusuporta sa'yo, Danica.
Siyempre, una sa lahat, pinapasalamatan ko si Lord sa panalo na to. And kay Boss Mayor Jel Alonte, Boss Ivan, Boss Ruben Tan, Ceylon Tire, Sec Dave Gomez, Saints Basketball, and GCP, AAA Sportswear, Knickerbocker, Porky's Lechon, nakakapagod. Kareka rin ni Balat, Rains Place, Ballers Beat, and syempre sa family ko sa Pampanga, mama ko, tito, mga kapatid ko, si Jada na nasa US, and Pasha family, David family, Balat family, hello sa inyong lahat, para sa inyo itong game na to. Belated happy birthday sa daddy ko, and belated happy birthday sa kapatid ko si Audrey. Yun lang po, thank you po.
Kapampangan pala, there we have it. Most trusted player of the game, Danica Pasha, and congratulations once again to the Binyan Tatakgel Angels Assailant Tower. Back to you, gentlemen.
Maraming salamat, Flo, and congratulations to the entire Binyan Tatakgel Angel squad and Danica Pasha with a double-double performance in today's matchup. Coach Anton, they're gonna need a lot more of that from her in their up-and-coming games, most especially dun sa last game nila.
Most especially indeed. Great to see though that Danica Pasha coming out with a breakout performance. Na triple nga daw, sabi ni Flo Del Agua ang kanyang average.
But we're not done. Take a look at this. It's the main event of the night happening here in the Eurotech's Gymnasium. Akari Sparks kontra dito sa defending champions Batangas, New Zealand Blue Fire, and that's happening at 6 p.m. So abangan niyo po yan for our next game coming up in just a few.
Ito